I'm glad that you try to get onto the Feast Must Fall thing, because I've always wondered, that how is it that we had a seminal moment like that with Feast Must Fall,
Yeah.
which was a catalyst for so many other things that happened after that, but
That's so true.
it just fizzled out. How is it that we as a generation that is supposed to be the generation after the 1976 Soweto uprising, how are we the generation that now has influence and power, and Feast Must Fall has not really had an impact beyond that? After Feast Must Fall, I assumed that the elections after that were going to be very different.
Exactly.
They were
And
not
also a
really
lot of
different.
But I feel like it's something that has happened in this country before. Remember when people who fought for freedom of this country, who liberated the country,
Yes.
and then big business, what did they do? They said, okay, ANC is now in charge. PE was never really like an idea of black people. It was the white big business that said, okay, we are going to transfer some ownership and power, not for free though. Guys like Patrice Motsepe had to work and raise funds and get, these mines and pay back the monies. But obviously they're getting them at a discounted rate. But when you do that is you make the few happy, and then they forget about the struggles of everybody else. Similar thing happened. Funny enough, when I said I went to Mthatha and I bumped into Julius, he was there with his left-hand man, who was at the front lines of Feast Must Fall, Vuyani Pambo.
Yes.
Remember the lady who was wearing the ANC?
Nompendulo
Mkhatshwa?
Yes.
Same thing happened. All these guys were at the front lines. The one guy who...
Oh, so it's a...
Yeah. Because you tell me they sitting comfortably nice in Parliament, the fees didn't fall. Nobody said, nah, I remain pure, dedicated to this cause. Maybe Umncebo Dlamini was that one guy, who still right now is a bit of an outlaw, outlier, or a renegade in all of this. But you can tell a guy like him truly believed in this cause. Everybody else, and you saw Alama ANC bandanas and everybody else coming in the regalia of their parties. That maybe it's guys are like, hey, spotlight, and then they got assimilated into the system, got nice fat paychecks from Parliament. Everybody forgot. I haven't heard that girl say anything about fees in Parliament. And that was meant to be her thing. She was meant to say, okay, you guys are taking me in, but in Parliament, I will continue the fight for the kids that are left behind.
Yeah, because I thought that was what was going to happen. Like, okay, cool. Listen, guys, we couldn't do much on the outside. Now we're going to be inside. Let us see how these
Fight
things
from
work
the
and
inside.
how are we going to change these things? But it's like, okay, and then what?